Hello everyone and welcome to Quantum Universum. And welcome to this new video series dedicated to the spiritual path of each zodiac sign according to Vedic astrology. Vedic astrology does not just describe the psychological or material characteristics of a person, but offers a profound vision of the soul's evolutionary journey. Each zodiac sign has a unique path of spiritual growth influenced by its own karma and the lessons it is called to face in this life. To better understand this journey, we must consider three fundamental elements of the natal chart. Ascendant, Lagna. The ascendant is the most important point in a Vedic natal chart. It represents the path of life, the main experiences that the soul must go through, and the karma that manifests in this incarnation. It also indicates the outer personality, how we present ourselves to the world, and how we face life's challenges. Moon. In Vedic astrology, the moon is just as, if not more, important than the sun. It reflects emotions, the mind, and the subconscious. The sign where the moon is located indicates how a person perceives reality, processes emotions, and grows spiritually. It also represents the connection with one's deepest nature and how inner peace is sought. Sun. The sun in Vedic astrology symbolizes the Atman, the soul, and represents willpower, vitality, and a sense of purpose. Unlike Western astrology, where the sun is the core of identity, here it takes on a more subtle role and is not always the dominant element. However, it can indicate spiritual mission and dharma, especially if well positioned in the natal chart. How to follow this series? To have a complete vision of your spiritual path, first listen to the description of your ascendant, then that of the moon, and finally that of the sun. This will help you understand both the concrete journey you are called to take, ascendant, your inner growth, moon, and your spiritual potential, sun. To help you find out in which sign your ascendant, moon, and sun are located, I am including below two images that will be useful to you. In the description below, you will find the link to calculate your natal chart. Once you have entered your data, you just need to identify the respective square in the chart where the words ASC for ascendant, Missouri for moon, and SU for sun are written. The zodiac sign is not displayed within the chart, but you just need to overlay it with this chart, where I have written the zodiac signs inside each square. In this type of chart, the signs do not change position, so it is easier to identify in which sign the ascendant, moon, and sun are located. As you can see, in the chart on the left, you can see the position of each zodiac sign, while in the one on the right, there is an example of the chart of a person born on April 21, 1990, at 9 p.m. in Rome. Their ASC is in LIBRA, the moon in Aquarius, while the sun is in Aries. One last recommendation I have is to pay attention to the abbreviation next to the word date at the top, where you need to enter the birth date. If you notice the abbreviation YMD, you should enter the year first, then the month, and finally the day of birth. Let's now look at the sign of Libra. Libra is ruled by Venus, the planet of harmony, beauty, and relationships. This sign embodies the energy of balance, justice, and the pursuit of harmony, but to evolve spiritually, it must learn to find its own center without depending on others and to develop a solid inner truth. In Vedic astrology, Libra is associated with the nakshatra Swati, which represents independence and the ability to flow with life like the wind. Libra is here to find a balance between giving and receiving, between diplomacy and authenticity. If you have Libra as your ascendant, your spiritual growth comes through the pursuit of harmony between the material and spiritual worlds. You are someone who loves beauty, justice, and cooperation, but you may often doubt your choices because you always try to please everyone. Karmic challenge. Avoid losing your identity in an attempt to maintain peace in relationships. Develop decisiveness and firmness without fear of conflict. Find balance between material desires and spiritual growth without extremes. Recommended practices. Meditation on inner clarity helps to make decisions without needing external validation. Practice of fair justice. Train yourself to speak the truth with kindness, without fearing to disappoint others. If you have the moon in Libra, your inner world is gentle, diplomatic, and inclined towards beauty, but your challenge is not to depend too much on others to feel balanced. You feel safe in harmonious relationships, but you must learn not to compromise yourself to avoid conflict. Karmic challenge. Learn to establish healthy boundaries in relationships without sacrificing your well-being. Accept that conflict is part of growth without trying to avoid it at all costs. Do not fall into superficiality, developing a deep connection with your own soul. Recommended practices. Assertiveness exercises. Train yourself to express your opinion with respect, but without fear. Creative and artistic activities. Dance, painting, or music help to find a harmonious expression of the soul. If you have the sun in Libra, your soul is here to bring balance to the world through justice, diplomacy, and beauty. But you must be careful not to lose your authenticity in the attempt to please everyone. Karmic challenge. Overcome inner insecurity without always seeking others' approval. Find a balance between diplomacy and authenticity without falling into manipulation or excessive adaptation. Develop a true connection with your Dharma without being attracted only by the appearance of things. Recommended practices. Study of Dharma and universal justice. Deepening concepts like karma and Dharma helps to find spiritual balance. Activities that develop harmonious leadership, teaching, mediating, working for the collective good. Libra is a gentle and diplomatic soul, but its spiritual evolution comes through the ability to remain authentic in relationships, develop a stable inner balance, and find harmony between matter and spirit. If you have the Ascendant, Moon, or Sun in Libra, your spiritual path invites you to bring balance to the world without sacrificing your inner truth. And that's all for today. In the next video, we will explore the sign of Scorpio. In the meantime, I send you a big hug, and as always, thank you for following me today. If you enjoyed this video, I ask you to support me by subscribing to the channel, leaving a like, and commenting to let me know. Share this video with anyone you think might find it useful. See you soon in the next video.